Alright, man. I'd just like to apologize for getting upset with you earlier.
On May 10th, 2020, 2 officers showed up at the home of a young military couple in Suisun City, California. They claimed a hospital had reported the couple's 3-year-old had swallowed nail polish remover. The couple was shocked nothing had happened to their child. No emergency, no call, no reason for concern. That's when confusion turned into dread. One officer wasn't checking on the child. He was scanning the home, probing into their lives. What began as a welfare check started feeling like something else entirely, and what followed left the couple stunned.
You know who that is? No. Who's your girlfriend or your baby mama?
The lady we just saw.
The lady right
we can
here.
see.
First of all, that's my wife, Marla.
Okay.
Marla.
Okay.
And who?
Kanama.
Who
So
are y'all
who's
looking
this?
Honestly, can you go with the mother?
What's the problem?
So we're here on a welfare check. We have to make sure she's okay.
Why?
Because we received a call from North Bay for the incident that occurred earlier.
Look right there. Supposed to be an investigator if y'all investigating something. 9 years, U.S. Army. Now, what's the problem?
What's your first name?
I don't have to identify myself to you, do I? Am I under investigation? You want to tell me what's going on? Don't knock on my window.
Can you come out here?
No, she can't come out there. Y'all need to tell me what's going on. This is my house.
The veteran was confused, and rightfully so. Imagine being confronted by police at your own door in the middle of the night, without a clear reason why. He stayed calm even as one officer began throwing out subtle insults and disrespectful remarks. Still, he kept his composure. Years of military training taught him that discipline is power. But then the officer crossed the line, and what happened next would change everything.
Y'all violating my rights right now.
No,
Actually,
we're
we're not, dude.
Yes, you are, because
No,
you're
we're
not
not.
telling me who that is. I just said it to you.
Listen to me, dude. We're not violating your rights.
You are.
How?
Because you...
Which right?
You,
Which civil right are we violating?
why are you raising your
We're
voice?
not violating
Why is he
anything.
raising his voice?
Okay.
Why is he raising
So
his voice? at me?
we are here on
you
a
threatening
welfare
me?
check.
I can go inside my
We
house.
are here on a welfare check.
Already, I don't know what that
Well,
means.
Stop talking. Let me talk.
I don't have
Over
to stop
a child
talking. Freedom
that
of speech,
ingested
right?
that ingested.
Why is he I don't like him.
A person
He's raising
that
his voice at me
ingested
right now.
or nail polish. Okay.
Okay, so we're
We come here. Your
to
baby's
check
right
on
there.
Okay,
Your wife.
I'm going to talk to you. First of all, you fucking came to my house and said, "Is that my girlfriend or my baby mama?" That's my wife. So
Okay.
that's disrespectful starting off.
All right, sir. So
That was disrespectful starting off, and,
Okay,
and then
I
he's raising his
understand.
voice at me.
okay, I understand.
So now I can raise my
So,
voice,
look-
right?
No, you can eat it.
What's his problem?
okay.
Nah, I need y'all badge numbers. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I'll give you my badge number. But so the reason we're here is to
Now
make
you're
sure
telling me the
somebody
reason
is
after you told me to
okay.
eat it.
Sir.
So you told me to eat it, right? Marler?
I messed up. I apologize.
Now that you on film, you messed up.
No,
so
you
you
can record.
haven't violated any of my
So-
rights.
no,
the
sir.
first thing you said to me coming here was,
So,
"Is
sir.
that my baby mama or my girlfriend?"
Sir,
Then he
so
started
we
raising
were
his
called
voice
to
at
call
me.
from North Bay.
Pause. I need your name and your badge number.
Officer Conma 107.
Thank you. I need your name and your badge
Officer
number.
Marler 102. We received.
He
a
said
call
he's not
from North
violating
Bay.
any of my rights.
Okay.
Yeah, he
So
came
we
to my
wanna make
house
sure
and
the kid
said,
is okay.
"Is that my baby mama or my girlfriend?"
We want to make sure
That's
the
the
kid
first
is
thing he
okay.
said to me. Then he
The officer didn't hold back. He fired off a comment meant to provoke, sharp, disrespectful, and aimed straight at the veteran's pride. It was disgraceful. A man in uniform sworn to serve, using his position to belittle someone who had also served this country. But the veteran didn't take the bait. With quiet strength, he stood his ground, and in just a few words, shut the officers down completely. He didn't need to raise his voice because his presence said it all.
did you or did you not tell me
Is
you
your
did?
child okay? Did your child
You don't want to answer because that's what he said to me, Marler. And she's at my window. I told you not to go to my window. Close the blinds.
Do you have a 14-year-old son?
Close the blinds.
Hold on, sir.
Close the blinds.
Sir, do you have a 14-year-old son?
Close the blinds. Close the blinds. I'm not going in the house.
Are your
Close the
children okay,
blinds.
ma'am? Are your children okay?
Okay.
Do they fucking
Okay.
look okay, guy? He's asking if my children are okay. Who
Okay.
the fuck is that?
Okay.
What are y'all talking about?
We're gonna leave now.
Give me one
Why? Because I
second.
gotta eat it. That's why you leaving now?
We're gonna leave now. Well, who a 14?
My family was here all day. We had a good day. You're here telling me to eat it. I told you I did 9 years in the military.
Okay, we
You told me to
appreciate
eat it.
your service.
So thank
give
you
me a
for telling me to eat it.
Please.
After I served
Walk
you
away.
for 9 years, you how about
Marler.
you get the
I
fuck
served-
off
I
my
served as
property?
well.
Marler.
I don't give a you are probably a piece of If you served and you telling
Okay.
people to eat it, you probably was a piece of
All right.
You can get the out of here. That's what you can do, Marler. You eat a dick.
Okay. Let me explain, because we may
You
have
said
been.
he told me he did.
Listen.
Can I explain to
You
you?
guys, listen. I need you to come down so you're not scared.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
You're right.
So
All right, I got it.
we got a call.
The mood shifted instantly. The officer realized too late that he'd crossed a line he couldn't uncross. The damage was done, but the veteran wasn't finished. With quiet precision, he made them answer for it. It didn't erase what happened, but it made sure they'd never forget it.
Okay.
Stop
Did you
asking
go-
that. No.
Did you go to North Bay today?
What the is that? Get in the house. What the are y'all talking about? Nobody knows what y'all are talking about.
Well, you're not letting me explain.
You never explained. You started asking questions. He said, is that my girlfriend or my baby mama?
Okay, I apologize for that. Okay, I'm here to clarify. Okay, a 3-year-old was brought into the hospital because she ingested nail polish remover. Okay?
We don't know anything about any of that.
And that is absolutely fine. So this just
I
got a
know,
little out of hand.
But you don't come to somebody's house and say, is that your baby mama or your girlfriend? You
Right,
don't
and I
eat a dick.
understand. I completely understand
You're
that.
supposed to be
It was
professional.
I'm trying my best to be
And,
professional.
you're doing fine. But that
Okay.
guy, I don't know what side of the bed he woke up on.
Okay.
Only after provoking him did the officers start explaining themselves, trying to calm the very man they'd just disrespected. It was too little too late. How reckless do you have to be to push someone to the edge, then expect them to stay calm? And the worst part, the one who threw the insult walked away without a word. No apology, no accountability. Just silence. The kind that says everything about who he really was.
Somebody's house and disrespect him like that.
I completely understand.
I don't know what the hell y'all talking about.
That's why I had
Put
him sent
yourself in
away.
my shoes. 2 cops knock on your door. Boom, boom, boom. I'm in there having a good time with my wife
Okay.
of 5 years.
They are
who I have now
Okay.
scared.
Okay.
You probably scared them. They don't know Officer Friendly yet. You knocking on my window.
All right. Like
But
I said, we
you're
got called
explaining
here.
what you're explaining to me now, but you didn't start off like that.
That's because okay.
I got you, but this needs
So-
to be put in the notes. We used to call it an AAR, after action
And that is
report.
fine.
I don't know if y'all do AARs.
You have
but
our badge
this
numbers.
ain't cool.
Okay, you
Yeah.
have our badge numbers.
But
you
that's,
can
come on. That's all bull. Do I really want to go through all that?
I don't know.
Do I
It's up
really
to
want
you,
to go
sir.
through all that?
But
I know.
if everything's okay, I'm trying to settle this so that we can leave.
know.
And that you don't have a bad taste on us.
It's not settled because he left. That's it, so it's not going to be settled.
I asked him to walk away so that me and you could have a
I know,
civil
but he walked
conversation.
away on his own after he told me to eat it, and you seen it. So how
Okay.
do you fix that?
That was
You can't
inappropriate.
fix it. He can fix it, but
Okay,
he's
would
an
you like-
asshole or something, so he's not going to fix it.
Okay, well, here's the deal. Clearly, we came to the wrong address. I apologize for that. Okay.
The veteran didn't flinch. He saw right through Officer Marler's gaslighting and refused to back down. Instead of folding under pressure, he did the opposite. He stood taller, spoke louder, and made it clear he wasn't someone to manipulate. And the officer knew it.
Doctorate this fall, and I just got my intelligence insulted because I said y'all are violating basic rights right
we're
now.
not violating. We got called here, so we have a
You
right
didn't
to
get
be
called
here.
here because everything you're
We
asking
did.
me is
North
nothing to
Bay.
do with
Okay.
you.
Okay, I'm explaining to you. So if you're not that person, and your children are fine, and your wife is not
I
having a
told
mental
you that.
breakdown, then I'm going to leave. Okay.
Right, and I explained that.
But you were
But
talking
you
over us, and you're
you
not letting
continue-
us speak.
but I did,
Okay,
I did.
I'm gonna leave now because clearly this isn't you're not understanding.
Right, I could have left too, but
Okay.
I told you I was trying to help, and I am understanding, but I don't think you
You
understand.
have not tried to understand. You yelled at us this whole time.
No, I didn't. I yelled at you after he raised his voice at me. Your partner raised his voice at me.
Okay, and I apologize for that, and I will talk to him.
All right, so you.
The veteran wasn't having it. He knew his rights, he had dignity, and that rattled her. Officer Marler realized fast. Her manipulative tactics weren't working. He wasn't intimidated, and he wasn't playing along. So she did what every corrupt cop does when control slips through their fingers.
He did.
You're still not. You're
You're
still
supposed to be
talking
the
over me.
professional.
Okay.
I'm supposed to be the civilian, right? You're supposed to be the professional. I don't have to be professional because I don't have on that uniform. But you do. If I
Well, you have years of military.
I said 9, so let's get it right, not 10.
I said
9.
years.
Okay.
You have years.
But
So then you
listen,
should be able to talk to us professionally.
And that's what I told you. That's why I
Okay.
identified myself. But you started, him, you were standing here, him and y'all were talking to me like I was some kind of like head or ass. Oh boy, you're knocking on my window. You wasn't.
Because
this
we're here
escalated
not
because
for
knocking
you.
on my
We're
window.
not here for you. We're here to check on a woman.
But-
there was a woman there with a child.
But obvious-
I don't know the child's name.
But
You're not explaining to us.
But obviously, you could talk to me and get the information.
Okay, and we were trying to, but
No, you weren't. You was doing what you wanted to do.
okay.
And he
All
said
right.
he came back on the tape and he said, "Okay, dude, I messed up." Yeah.
Okay.
Am I my door?
You did not. We needed
Exactly.
to contact on the
Exactly.
female. Okay, I'm
And I
leaving
told
now,
you-
sir.
I gave you an instruction.
Okay.
To bring on my window, but you did.
Have a good night, sir.
After they walked away, They probably exchanged a few smug words, brushing off what had just happened. But the story wasn't over. Not long after, the officers returned to the couple's door. Only this time it wasn't about a welfare check. Something had changed.
Sir, it's Officer Kanema. Officer Kanema,
I don't know who that is. What do you want?
do you mind if we speak to you for 1 minute?
For what?
We would like to say something to you.
Say what? Go ahead.
Sir, can you hear me? Can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, man. I'd just like to apologize for getting upset with you earlier.
You don't want to lose your job?
No, I just don't want to. Can you open the door?
Fuck no.
Okay. All right. I'm not going to get into my own personal things, but I had some personal things going on that I let get the best of me, and I do apologize for that. I shouldn't have raised my voice with you like that and get the best of me.
Upset with you? That's the understatement of the century. This officer didn't just raise his voice. He hurled profanity and had the nerve to call the veteran's wife, "Your baby mama," and then tried to downplay it like it was nothing. That's not frustration, that's pure disrespect. Some people are so far gone, they can't even see how wrong they are. But the veteran wasn't about to let that slide. Not in his home, not to his family.
And I got my wife and my kids in there. Man, like,
Right. I
was
did
in here
4 years in
chilling.
the Marines, man.
and all the that's going on now with my black men getting shot, like, and you a cop and you doing that to me? I don't deserve that.
No, you don't. And can I talk?
Honorable service.
Okay, so you don't deserve that. You're right. You're a citizen. I'm a cop. I
You're the professional.
should not have let my personal issues get the best of me.
Yeah, don't come to fucking work that day. That's what we used to do. Take some leave.
I understand that, and I let my
I got plenty of MP homies.
my personal issues get the best of me. The fact remains is yes, I should not have done what I did, and I do apologize for that. And I hope you do accept that, not just for me as a police officer, but for me as a fellow service member and as a person.
I just want you to pay it forward. You know what I'm saying? If this situation is over, cool, I'm man enough to say it blown over or whatever like that. But don't go to the next person and do that. Especially black males, especially what just happened, man. Everybody running for a mod and all that. Y'all probably know about that. Y'all get briefs on all that or whatever. Like it's black men getting shot and all that. And you,
So,
you're a
and
cop, you
here's
can't
the
be doing that.
thing, is we felt that we should apologize to you. That way we're not leaving.
The officers felt it, the weight of their mistake, all because the veteran chose to stand his ground. But he wasn't just defending himself. He wanted them to understand why this mattered. The disrespect, the power trip, it wasn't just about him. He made it clear, learn from this, or keep repeating it. And he wasn't about to let them forget.
Law enforcement came to your door and said, "Is that your girlfriend or your baby mama?" To your wife. That was very disrespectful.
I should have said wife. I apologize.
You said your girlfriend or your baby mama.
I should have said wife. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I should have.
Right, so that was
Is that
disrespectful.
your wife?
That's
Yes.
what kicked me off.
Yes, I apologize.
And then I even tried to bring it back down and let y'all know that I was military member. I can't help y'all with the investigation, but you was doing your interrogation thing. Like, it's just not a cool time to be like that. Just to be a like, I didn't come out here and be to you. I was like, what's
I hope we can take
who's
this
14?
as a learning experience. You know,
Y'all?
we
Okay.
us.
Yes, us.
Okay, because
You know,
We're learning every
hearing.
day.
okay, because I'm like, I don't know what
we
I
take-
can
You-
take away from you. I feel
from
like I did
you-
everything right. I ain't have to come out here.
No, you didn't.
I even
You-
confirmed that with you. I said, did I even have to come out here? No, and I know I did.
And we hope that you
Honestly, it's gonna take me
see
a minute.
this.
Like I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm
Right.
talking about. I'm like fresh out, like 2 months out.
and I don't have military experience, so I don't
Yeah.
understand what you guys are going
Yeah,
through.
9
Okay?
years of some bullshit. Yeah, plenty of military police homies, white, black, Hispanic, Asian, all of them.
Right.
'Cause
This
we all wear
wasn't
green.
a race thing.
Oh yes,
No.
it was.
It
Because
was
you're not
not.
gonna go somewhere and be like, "Is that your girlfriend or your baby mama?" To anybody. You made a determination in your head when you said that to me. If I came out looking like something else, I'm pretty sure you said, "Is that your wife and your children?" Well, why, yes, it is. Is there a problem, officers? It didn't start off like that. You started off on the wrong foot. That's why it went left. But it's like, come on, man. What do you want? What do you want from me? Scare my wife, scare my kids?
That was not our intention, and
Yeah.
we did come back to apologize to
Okay.
you. You know,
All right,
we
I
put
got
our
it.
pride behind it, so we just hope that you take it. It is sincere.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, man.
But-
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
The officer who screamed profanity has now been fired, and the police department has apologized. The military vet, now turned actor who actually plays cop roles in commercials and films, is asking for more training for officers so nothing like this doesn't happen again. The family says, They are willing to work with police to strengthen the bond on how to make those first impressions, as most cops already do. Do you think the officer deserved to be fired? Let us know in the comments below. And if you liked the video, subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one we have in store for you. Thanks for watching.